Most of us are quite familiar with the Windsor ruins in Claiborne County. Just the columns are left of what was perhaps the finest home of its era in the South. But there's another set of ruins in Mississippi you need to know about. They're not as grand as Windsor, but their story's more complex. This is what's left of St. John's Episcopal Church on the banks of Lake Washington at Glen, about 30 miles south of Greenville. In the 1830s, planters started settling in the delta around Lake Washington. Most were of English descent, some even born in England, so when they built a church, it took several years to complete it because much of the furnishings were ordered from England. Finally, the church was dedicated in April of 1857, and I'm just going to take a leap here and say it was Easter Sunday, April 12th of that year, because that would have been the logical day to dedicate a church in the springtime. However, the service was cut short because of an early spring snowstorm. St. John's is a ruin now, the culmination of a long decline that started just after the Civil War. The legend has it that the beautiful stained glass windows were sacrificed in the war so the lead from them could be melted into bullets. The demise of the structure started with the weathering caused by the gaping holes where the windows had been. Then an early 20th century tornado left St. John's in about the shape it's in today. Just the corner tower walls are all that's left that stands to any height. I have a bunch of still shots I've taken of St. John's in all kinds of weather and at all times of the day and night and under all sorts of lighting conditions, even headlights as we were passing through on a journey to the Ozarks early one morning. St. John's joins Mississippi's other witnesses to the past, their presence attesting to the faith of its founders and their determination to build a proper house of worship in what was the wilderness at the time. It's just a shell now, a ghost of the ages that tells its silent story of still being here to any who will care to listen.